welcome back to my channel. So you know what's gonna be going down today. We have the Fenty Beauty Moroccan Spice palette. Now there are a couple other things in this collection that I did not pick up, but we're gonna talk a little bit about them as we do the eyeshadow. So I decided to create two looks using this palette. This video is not gonna be long, so don't worry, because I'm just gonna be doing the eyes. Of course, I'm going to have everything that I use on my entire face in the description box below. This look that I have on right now is going to come first, and it's more of a daytime, wearable, soft glam. And the other look, which is this one, is going to be more bold, more nighttime, not for the faint of heart, okay? So enough of my rambling, let's get on to the eyeshadow review. So I went to Sephora, you all know how I do it, JCPenney, because usually there's nobody there, so I can browse and do everything I want to do. And I picked up the Moroccan Spice palette. Now I love this purple blue situation that is going on here. When you open it up, here's the palette. Isn't this just beautiful? It's like purple, pink, burgundy, spicy goodness, right? So it's just like the Galaxy palette. The fingerprintage is not really happening, praise Jesus, because I hate that on my Galaxy palette. I actually really like the Galaxy palette. I know a lot of people didn't like it because it only has shimmers, but I'm all here for it, okay? Now, when I saw this, I was pleasantly surprised. I'm like, is that matte? I see, okay. We've been waiting, you've been listening to what the people were saying, and you came out with a palette that had shimmers and mattes. So there are 16 shimmers in here. It says rich, velvety color, ultimate staying power, limitless day to night, and looks for every mood. So there are a couple things in this collection. However, I only got the palette. I saw some reviews and I was like, I don't really wear a liner like that. And I've been loving the Stila liquid liner, so I passed on the liner. And then she also has two brushes, which are $24 each. And then she also had a primer for the shadow. Now, I don't usually use eyeshadow primers, so I didn't really see a reason to buy it. So we are going to start with the shadow. I already did my face off camera, and also want to talk about this beauty sponge. I know it's dirty, and it's from a company called Shayna B Miami, and I received this complimentary from that company along with 3 brushes. So thank you so much, Shayna, for sending these brushes to me. So since I didn't get the Fenty brushes, I was like, I'm just gonna use these, okay? So I think I'm gonna have to do a separate video just showing you guys what I love about this. I'm gonna put the link and everything to these brushes down below, prices and all that. Now let's get into the eyeshadow. The first brush I'm gonna be using is the Shayna B blending brush. So I'm gonna go in with Saffron, and that is this reddish color as my first crease color. So this brush is really reminding me of the Sigma E25, but it's a little bit more controllable because the Sigma E25 is a little bigger than this. What I will say about these mattes is that they are not very, I wouldn't say they're not pigmented. They are pigmented, but in a light way. So like you could definitely see that this is like a reddish burgundy, but it's not overwhelming. So I would recommend this palette for somebody who probably doesn't like the too in your face shadows. I think you would enjoy this. Somebody like me, I don't know if I'm in love with the mattes because I still wanted to pop a little bit more. However, I mean, these blended really nicely. It just isn't given the pigment payoff that I like. We're gonna go in with the Shayna B Miami shadow brush, and I'm gonna start with Desert Bait. Okay, yeah. And this shadow is doing it for me. I know the shimmers would have come through for me. I just knew it. I love this color. One thing I want to say about these brushes, they're really, really lightweight. It feels like I don't have anything in my hand. This is helping with the blending. Let's try a little bit of Hennessy just in the crease. And this is using the Shayna B Eye Crease Brush. That's deepening it up. So y'all know I've been doing like this minimalist makeup on my channel. And I would definitely categorize this palette as minimalist. So then I'm gonna go in with Casablanca because I swatched Casablanca, and basically it's like it has just shimmer. So I'm gonna put that in the center of my eye. It has like green shimmer in it. And I'm gonna try this with my brush wet. I'm just gonna spray my brush with my Skindinavia Bridal Setting Spray. Let's see if that helps with this one. Yes, so it's definitely helping with that color to give the punch. Okay, for my inner tear duct highlight, I'm gonna use Maracush. I like that shade. And I don't think anything in this palette is going to give me a good brow bone highlight. So I'm just going to put that on and I'll be right back. So for the bottom lash line, I think I want to go in with Saffron, which is the red color that I have in my crease. Now I'm just going to use Big Shot Mascara. And I'm going to use my Stila liner. I'm not going to do a wing. I'm just going to put a thin line. And then we're going to use Spacesuit Gloss. Okay, so I just want to show you, I swatched all the shimmers in the palette. So this is Marrakesh, Desert Bake, Casablanca, Mirage, Nuts and Date. And then this one is Moroccan Ice, which is right here. It looks white in the palette, but it's actually pink. You can barely see Casablanca. I put Casablanca right over Desert Baked, and it's kind of green. It has a green shimmer to it. You can't really see it on camera, and I do apologize for that. I wish you guys could really see the green in it. I really like how this look came out, and I'm gonna show you guys another look using the greens and the blues in the palette, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so for this look, we're going for more of a sultry type vibe, more nighttime. So I'm gonna start with Fez Up, which is kind of like a deep purple, and I'm not gonna use the brushes that I used in the beginning because they are dirty right now. So I'm using some clean brushes and I'm just blending Fez Up. I'm gonna add a little bit of saffron to that just to make it a little burgundy-ish. I mean, yeah, it's making it a little burgundy, so I like that. Okay, then all over the lid, I'm gonna put Sook It To Me. I guess that was supposed to be Suck It To Me, but it's really Sook It To Me. And I'm putting that all over the lid. Ooh. Now this is supposed to be a shimmer, but it's not that shimmery. I don't know. It's more of a, I don't know what to say. Let me swatch it for you guys. It doesn't swatch very well. It's almost swatching like a matte, but it has like a little sheen to it, I guess. And I really don't know how to describe this color. It's like navy blue with like a green tint. Honestly, I don't think my camera is picking up this color very well because in the mirror is looking very different than in the camera. I'm gonna try this one with a wet brush. Scandinavia setting spray. Let's see what that does. That doesn't really do much. It's still looking the same. It looks a little smoother now that it's wet, but that's about it. Okay, so I'm blending it out a little bit. This color is really interesting, and I'm mad that it's not picking up on camera. It almost looks like an emerald green, like an emerald forest green, if there's such a thing. Then I'm gonna go in with Evil Genie on a wet brush as well, and I want to put this. Oh yes, Evil Genie is it, y'all. Oh, this is a beautiful blue. It's like a cobalt blue. So I'm kind of just putting it on the first third of my eye, bring it up, and I think I prefer these two wet with a wet brush. A little bit of cumin, get it, and just blend out the edges. Just so there are no harsh lines. I'm gonna line my lid with Stila liner, and I'm gonna do a wing for this look. And then for inner tear duct highlight, I want to use Sahara Stunner. Actually, Sahara Stunner is also a shimmer. I didn't swatch this one for you guys in the first tutorial, but I'm gonna swatch it now. It's kind of like a pinkish gold. You could barely see it. I am not in love with this look just yet. I'm trying to do something that's gonna make me in love with it. I think I want to use like some of the blue from the Galaxy palette. That might do something more to this look, but yeah, at this current moment I'm not loving it. Anyway, I'm gonna put the Sahara Stunner in my tear duct. I think adding something from the Galaxy palette, like this one right here, this blue color right here, is gonna salvage the look for me. So I'm gonna use Jupiter Sand as a topper. Yes, okay, that's doing something. These are so good as toppers. Jupiter Sand just saved the look. I really want to show you guys. Basically, it's like a shimmer now, and I like that. I prefer that. Okay, for the bottom lash line, I'm gonna do Fez Up. And I'm using the Luxie 231 small tapered blending brush. I think I'm gonna change the inner tear duct highlight to Casablanca because that's like greeny. All right, I'm gonna put my lashes on and I'll be back. And this is the final look. I put Madame on my lips with a little bit of Night Moth liner by MAC, and I think that this really finished the look off. I think I'm looking so 4th of July right now. I wish I had this palette on the 4th because this is the look I would have created. Now, lashes really do save the look, guys. I was not loving how the shadow was looking, but I popped those lashes on and now I'm loving it. Thank God for lashes. Oh my gosh. So let's talk about the first look. I am not very happy with the matte shades that are in this palette. I want them to be more pigmented. I'm accustomed to Juvia's Place. I just want more pigment. Also, the browns kind of just blend out. They're not deep enough. They're not rich enough for my liking. So I use Saffron and Fez Up on my crease right now. I would have wanted to be richer. I like how this is looking, but it's not my preference when it comes to the mattes. Okay, let's talk about the shimmers. For the first look, I like how it came out. It was very daytime appropriate, very soft. And when I think about Morocco, I think about pungent, and I think about deep, and I think about pow. Like in your face, you know what I mean? I think about Marrakesh and the vlogs and pictures that I've seen, spice markets just loaded with color, you know, and richness. And that's not what I got from this. I didn't get the richness that I wanted from this palette. So overall, my thoughts on the palette is that I don't think it's worth $59, honestly. The two bluish green shades didn't do enough for me. That's why I had to finesse it with the Galaxy palette. So all in all, I wouldn't really recommend this palette. Yes, I was able to make it work. You know, yes, I think it looks cute, but I'm gonna give this one a thumbs down. I hope that this was helpful. I hope you enjoyed the two looks. You know, you can subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for supporting me. Turn your bell on for notifications, like, comment. Please let me know which look you preferred, if it was number 1 or number 2. Without further ado, thank you so much for watching this video. Bye.